Hello guys, welcome to another video from Cole's Garage. Today we're going to be reviewing my 2001 Roush Stage 2 Mustang, and let's get into it. So this is a 2001 Roush Stage 2 Mustang. What's so special about the Roushes compared to the GTs? Well, let's get into it. The Stage 2 comes with these remarkable 5-spoke Roush rims that look really good with the silver paint job. Like, they almost identically look the same color if they're not. We do have some, as you can see, it's a bit faded, but this does have a bit of upgraded a bit of upgraded brakes. These are Cobra calibers, and then the Roush does come with these I think they're upgraded pads too, from standard from the GT. Yeah, those are really nice looking wheels. Another thing you get is you get the whole body kit with this front splitter here, which mine is a bit damaged. As you can tell, anyone who has a lowered car knows that this is what happens to splitters, but it does give it a really aggressive, mean look from the front. And then also I do have the Mustang badge with the cutout, so it's just the floating Mustang. The hood is not stock. The Roush Stage 2 does come with like a little, smooth hood, and then it has a little vent in the middle. This is an aftermarket cow hood. Just gives it a lot more of an aggressive look. Moving on to the sides. On this side, the Roush does come with these side exhaust, which in my opinion is my favorite part of this car. The side exhaust are so good with the windows down right next to you. These is not a stock exhaust, it's full straight piped, and I have these two blacked out tips here. I think they're 4-inch tips on both sides, but the car sounds mean with the supercharger that I have on it, which I will show you that soon. I do have the Roush badging on the side here, along on the wheels right there. My side skirt does have a bit of damage, but this is the Roush side skirt right here. It's a really aggressive looking side skirt. Fades into the exhaust well, and then you do have this little side vent panel thing. I believe it's fake and not real, but you know, it looks nice. With the Roush compared to the GT, again, you do get this upgraded gas tank. It's this fully aluminum, nice muscle look to it from the standard gas. Moving on to the rear, we do have the Roush deck lid spoiler here that I think looks really good on the car. And then I do have the taillights tinted a little bit, not fully tinted, but you can look at them and know there's a good amount of tint on the taillights right there. Honestly, even with the convertible, the car looks amazing. So let's get into the interior. In the interior we go. As you can see with the Roush, this does come with the two-tone doors panels with this the red right here, and then the charcoal gray everywhere else. I do have racing seats in here. They are Pro Car. Pretty good brand, not like a Sparko or anything like that, but it's still a good name brand. They look really good with the two-tone black and gray doors, the black and red seats with the gray and red doors. And then I do have this short shifter, it's the Punisher logo. I have this aftermarket system in here for the speakers and subs that I'm about to put in here. But yeah, the gauges are not stock. I do have upgraded performance series gauges, but with the Roush Stage 2 you do get the upgraded Roush gauges. I just took those out. You can see I still have the side ones, the Roush, but the main ones they're just the performance series Roush gauges. Yeah, this car, if you're going to be using the back seat for people, it's not very viable. Maybe with the top down it would work, but there is very minimum space in the back seats for an adult to sit in. Maybe a kid could fit there, but even in the front, the space, I'm a 6'2" man, so space is kind of something, a necessity I would need in a car, and I just barely fit in this car as a 6'2", so I would say if you're any taller than me, then it'd be a very uncomfortable experience in this car for you. But yeah, it does have these the Roush pedals too, which are a nice touch. And you do have the Roush signature all over the car. This signature right here with the Mustang, that's all signed by Jack Roush himself. It's on the steering wheel too here. And you'll find it all over the interiors with the Roush signature. But yeah, let's pop the hood and get into what I have done to it. There she is. So first, let's go ahead and just start with the upgraded MRT struts that we have here for the hood. They do very well. Had them on here for a while, haven't had any problems with them. I do recommend getting struts. It is a very nice addition to, you know, modernize your 2-valve. This suits a 2.1 liter Cannon Bell supercharger with a upgraded pulley. It does have a bigger pulley on the bottom to push a bit more PSI. You know, it does have the intake tube. You got this little Roush logo. And to be honest, it's a pretty solid engine. Like these 4.6 liters that come in these 2 valves, they're honestly pretty bulletproof. I won't lie, because I'm pretty much pushing this motor. I'm dynoed at 485 to the wheels. And a lot of people say you really shouldn't take these 2 valve stock internals over 500 wheel. I mean, my mechanic's saying he's seen a bunch of them go to like 550 with the, you know, the upgraded pulley and throw some PSI at it, and they would still run fine. But right now I'm running 9 PSI, and I do kind of want to turn it up just a bit, but I don't think I'd take it past like 12. Like I think 520 wheel is plenty, like plenty for a car that's this light. These Roush with, you know, the weight that I have saved on the rims and the seats and everything, and all the other, you know, Roush suspension components that do come onto it. I should have mentioned that the Roush, you know, the stage 2 at least will come with the cosmetics and the suspension package, which is, you know, it just upgrades your sway bars, your control arms, springs, shocks. It's all your suspension's upgraded for a little bit better handling. And honestly, I can tell you it does. I took it on my local twos, and it's not, I mean, you know, it's a rear-wheel drive Mustang, you know, they're not gonna eat it, but it did pretty well, honestly, especially for the dry rotted tires that I have on right here, or have on here right now. Like, I need to get some new tires quick, because these just spin all the time in first and second gear. But yeah, I mean, this thing's a beast, man. I've raced Hellcats already. I've raced stock 5.0s off the lot. I would gap them in this little 2-valve, man. You know, they don't get enough recognition. Like, you can really make some power out of these things, like, pretty easily, and not that much money compared to what you would spend on a 5.0. So I think 2-valves deserve a lot more love than they get, you know. But, you know, they are an old car. It does take a lot of money to get them, you know, to where they would compete in modern days. But yeah, that's about everything, and let's go take this beauty for a drive.